And countdown first, and we are live.
And we are live. Hello.
Hello, world.
Hello, world. Hello, world. So, welcome to the Pinaypreneur Hustle Hub. Nandito na naman po kami, your favorite Pinays in the business world. And excited kami for tonight because we will talk more about our journey and what we are doing for the Filipino community. So, bago kami magsimula, intro lang about this live that you are seeing right now. Kasi baka ngayon nyo pa lang kami nakikita, pwede nyo balikan ng mga business page namin kasi marami kaming sinishare sa mga pages namin na makakatulong sa inyo with regards to decision making din kung mag-start ba kayo ng negosyo tulad namin. So, every week, nandito kami, magbibigay ng helpful information and at the same time, para makilala nyo rin kung sino kami and to prove na we are real people doing this digital business, living in this real world, and ito, ang aming bread and butter. So, mag-introduce muna kami isa-isa and then we'll talk about the topic which is online business for OFWs and balikbayans. We help people, we help overseas workers find income streams at home. So, this is really exciting. Okay? So, move muna tayo sa USA. Let's start with Maria. Maria, introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, host Mary Rose. Magandang umaga, Pilipinas! Nandito na naman kami ngayon, mga Pinaypreneur Hustle Hub. Magandang hapon o magandang gabi dito sa Amerika o kung saan panig man kayo ngayon ng mundo na nanonood sa amin live. Ako nga pala si Maria Rosbach. Nakatira ako dito sa Wisconsin, USA, mga 11 years na. I'm a full-time employee and a part-time digital entrepreneur. Ako po ay isang wife, isang may bahay. I'm a farm mom. At of course, nag-i-enjoy sa aking online business as part-time. Back to you, host Mary Rose. Thank you.
Thanks, Queen Maria. So, yan, si Maria yan from USA. And we will learn more about her shortly. So, let's move to New Jersey. Mary J.
Hello, everyone. It's Mary J again. I'm your digital mentor living here in New Jersey, originally from Baguio City, Philippines. I am a wife, a mom, a full-time physical therapist, and a digital entrepreneur too. So it's a pleasure to be here. Sana matuto kayo sa aming konting salo-salong machikahan. Sana matuto kayo at mag-enjoy kayo. Just enjoy, have fun, all right? Okay, back to you, Miss Mary Rose.
Thank you, Mary J. And now, lilipad tayo pabalik sa Canada. Hello, Sis Mary Ann.
Hello, everybody sa ating mga nanonood ngayon or sa mga manunood mamaya. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now. This is Mary Ann in Ontario, Canada. Originally, of course, from Manila, Philippines. Kaya nga Pinaypreneur Hustle Hub ang title, diba? So, for those people na nakikinig sa atin every other week, tama yun, every other week, salamat sa inyong mga suporta. Ano na naman to, another good discussion na naman with my sisters in the business. Hello!
Ooh, thank you, Sis Mary Ann. Neighbors kami, no, from different province ng Canada. Magkalayo at iba ang time zone. Pero my name is Mary Rose from Vancouver, Canada. I think 18 years na kami dito. I lost count. 18 years. I'm a mom of 2 kids, married to my wonderful husband, at meron din kaming fur baby na gentle giant. And I'm a part-time nursing assistant and a proud digital business owner. And na-enjoy ko itong week ba every other week naming sharing. Kasi proud ako na part ako ng community na to. Ang daming representation from the Filipino community. So, start tayo. Ang topic natin ngayon is helping overseas workers find income streams at home. Sinong gustong mag-share? Paano ba yung naging journey nyo dito sa foreign land bago ninyo nakita tong digital business natin?
Alright. So ako muna mauna kasi ako ang nauuna sa screen. Thank you so much, Mary Rose. And mag-shoutout muna ako sis sa nanonood ngayon. Sabi niya, hello ladies.
Oh, Pinky
hello
Molino.
Ladies watching from...
That's my coach. Hello, coach.
Hello, coach. Hello.
Thank you for watching. Ayun. So mag-share kami ngayon sa aming story, real life story, no? Naalala ko pa noong unang dating ko dito sa Amerika, kami po ay mga Pinaypreneur, digital entrepreneurs na mga Pilipino at immigrant dito sa ibang bansa. So, nung naalala ko noong unang dating ko dito sa US, puno ako ng mga pangarap, pero hindi ako sigurado kung ano talaga naghihintay sa akin dito pagdating ko dito. So, tulad ng maraming immigrant na dumating dito sa Amerika at mga OFW, dumating ako dito na nangangarap, 'di ba, na magkaroon ng magandang kinabukasan. At hindi lang para sa sarili ko, of course, para din sa pamilya ko back home sa Pilipinas. Kasi bilang isang Pilipino, 'di ba, napakaano natin, very family-oriented tayo at talagang pamilya natin back home ang iniisip natin. So sa loob ng 8 taon, naghahanap ako ng trabaho, naging caregiver ako, naging server ako sa restaurant. Tapos nagkaroon din ako ng may full-time job ako at nagkaroon din ako ng side hustle sa gasolinahan. So, 15 hours nagtatrabaho ako araw-araw. Siyempre, nakakapagod, masakit sa katawan, tapos nalulungkot ka kasi namimiss mong pamilya mo. Pero tapos kapos ka sa oras para sa husband ko. So, ang hirap talaga sa katawan at siyempre, wala akong oras sa mga hobbies ko na gawin nun. So, tinatanong ko sa sarili ko, ganito ba ang gusto kong buhay, no? Na wala akong time freedom, na wala akong panahon para sa asawa ko, na wala akong time para gawin ang mga hobbies ko, na pag magbibihis na lang ako para pumunta na naman sa next job ko. So, araw-araw ganun. So, ang hirap. Hanggang sa natuklasan ko ang oportunidad online. One night, nag-scroll ako sa Facebook kasi millions of people na ang nag-scroll sa Facebook. So, isa na ako doon. So, nakita ko ang isang ad at naka-resonate talaga ako. So, online opportunity siya na nakapagbago sa kanyang buhay, na naging mentor ko na siya ngayon. Ang maganda, natutuwa ako kasi at first, nakita ko na walang selling. Hindi mo kailangan magbenta. Hindi mo rin kailangan mag-recruit. At saka isa pa, sabi ko, hindi ako tech-savvy. So, magagawa ko kaya ito? So, maraming tanong sa isip ko. At ayun, at that night, talagang nag-learn more ako kasi sobrang curious ako at skeptical. At syempre, gusto ko talagang mabago. Nag-pray talaga ako kay Lord na mabago yung buhay ko, na hindi na ako magtatrabaho ng 3 o 2 trabaho. And then after a few months, nung natuklasan ko ng business, nag-join ako kaagad. Kasi syempre, gusto ko ng more time with my family and loved ones. Kasi syempre, may mga pamilya din ako dito na may sakit na kailangan nila ang care at pag-aalaga. Lalo na sa husband ko na kailangan ko rin alagaan at magbigay ng time for him. At syempre, sa mga gawaing bahay. So natutuwa ako dahil sa online business na to, nakapag-quit na ako sa ibang side hustle ko at now I have more time sa asawa ko, more time na mag-alaga sa may sakit naming pamilya dito sa Amerika, at so of course more time to help my family back home dahil sa online business na to. So hindi ko na kailangan magpagod sa 2 trabaho. So tuwang-tuwa ako na nakakatulong na ako sa maraming tao at hindi lang personal growth. Kasi nung una talaga, syempre, mahiyain ako, di ba? Hindi ako makapagsalita sa Go Live or sa mga ganitong interview. So, marami ako natutunan dahil sa online business na to. At talagang nagbago ang personalidad ko, pati ang aking mindset. Talagang nakakatulong ang online business na to. So, ayun, tuwang-tuwa talaga ako. So, kayo, kung ano pang iniisip nyo, huwag kayong magdalawang isip. Mag-jump in kayo para magbago na rin ang buhay nyo katulad ko. Back to you, host Mary Rose. Yun po ang insight ko at sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sis Maria. Nakakatuwa kasi sigurado sa aming tatlo, meron din magsasabi na kulang na kulang yung isang araw or yung 24 hours a day para mag-provide sa family, di ba? Yung kwento ni Maria, 16 hours or 15 hours siya nag-work. So, 9 hours for rest, magta-travel ka pa. Di ba? So, talagang kulang. And I'm glad nahanap mo itong digital business na to kasi ang laking tulong talaga. So, thank you, Maria. That's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Let's move to Mary J.
Hello. Okay. So, ang journey ko as an immigrant didn't really start coming here to US. Backstory, before being a full-time physical therapist, nagtrabaho ako sa Maldives as a massage therapist. So, I was there before the tsunami came, 2004 yung tsunami. So, 2003, 2 years ako doon. So, but I was always looking for something to help out sa family. It was not enough. So, ang turo sa atin noon is like mag-aral ka mabuti, matapos ka, magtrabaho ka, tapos hanggang doon na lang sa trabaho ang turo eh. Tapos maging prosperous ka sa pagtatrabaho. So, natapos ko ang course ko, pero hindi ko na-practice. Yun ang frustration ko, ba't hindi ko natapos? Kasi kulang ang job market as a therapist sa Pilipinas. So, bumalik ko ng Pilipinas, nag-pursue ako ng different country to come to US, na naipasa ko naman lahat ng tawag dito, ng tests. Tapos, nakapunta ko dito sa US. But as I came along, as I settled here, I grew up a family. Tapos, tawag dito, unti-unting nagbago yung pananaw na pag nagtatrabaho ka, mas marami kang may gusto kang ma-achieve, maraming mga hindi mo naranasan noon that you want to also enjoy. So, gusto mo ng different kind of lifestyle, you have to work hard for it. So, yun naman. Tapos, dumating ang mga kids. Dahil nagbago na naman ang pananaw sa buhay. So, ngayon, so back then, nung wala pang mga bata, 2, 3 trabaho, okay lang kasi carry naman, nakakapagbakasyon ka, just you and your husband, nakakatulong sa Pilipinas. But come to think of it, when the kids came along, your dreams changed. Yeah. So, may 3 trabaho pa rin ako pero kailangan na nila ako physically. I have to be home. So, yun yung struggle ko. It was a mom guilt. And at the same time, I don't want to, tawag dito, ayoko naman ma-fail sila na hindi na ako makapag-provide. So, I was looking for something na, nag-pray ako na something that I could still provide for the family and stay home. At the same time, merong mga insecurities sa trabaho, nagkakaroon ng frozen salary, nagbabawas ng sweldo, nagbabawas ng empleyado. I'm one of those na matatanggal. Wala naman ako masabi sa boss ko kasi mabait naman siya. Hindi naman niya ako wala ka ng pasyente, umuwi ka na. Productivity, hindi naman ganun. Hindi naman siya ganun. Pero nararamdaman ko na teamwork ito, kailangan mo makisama. Pag umuwi na sila, umuwi ka na, wala ka namang ginagawa. So, pinapauwi. So, na-feel ko naman na, ayoko naman i-take advantage na yung kabaitan nila. So, I have to pray for something. So, 3 trabaho. Because of this digital business, I was able to decrease my working hours. 2 na lang.
Yeah! Congratulations!
Very nice!
And, very supportive yung mga anak ko. They're like helping out, taking pictures, they're taking videos, nagpapa-interview sila. So, okay lang. Saya-saya. So, it's a family business and they know that I'm doing it for them. Simple things na we celebrate and make sure that alam nila it's because of the business we're having like mini vacations or I'm taking you out for a one-on-one date. It's because of our business. We have to be grateful. We're helping we're helping a lot of people. We're not selling, we're not fooling other people, we're not scamming, we're not stepping on any other people's foot. So we run on integrity. So alam nila yan. So they're looking forward to be 20 years old to be able to run the business. So they're watching. They're watching. Yan. So back to you, Miss Mary Rose.
That is so good. Very interesting din yung story mo kasi parang as we go on in life, nag-iiba yung priorities.
True.
Na hindi tinuturo sa school.
Correct.
Ang turo lang sa atin, 'di ba? Study hard, get to a good university, you need to graduate and you will land into your dream job. Yun ang and they live happily ever after. Yun yung turo sa atin.
Pero
totoo yan.
Yun, hindi tinuro na nag-iiba din yung status natin sa buhay. From single, we find our lifetime partner, tapos magkakaroon ng kids, and then mortgage,
yes,
and so on. Tapos tatanda. Hindi ito binibigyan ng emphasis sa school. And I'm just really thankful na merong lumitaw na ganitong type ng negosyo na hindi mo kailangang magsimula mula sa simula. Kumbaga, nakaset up na lahat eh. Ang kailangan mo na lang mag-training. So, inaalis din nun yung strain sa mga gustong magnegosyo na, ay, nako, uumpisahan ko to mula sa zero. So, kukunin na naman nun yung time away from family. No, nakaset up na eh. Tapos, it gives a lot of Filipinos, especially, hope na finally, I will be able to achieve yung mga inaasam ko sa buhay. Like kay Maria, helping my families back home. Same with Sis MJ. So, very, very timely yung mga shinare ninyo, ladies. And I'm sure yung mga nanonood ngayon, nabibless sila sa mga naririnig nila. And Coach Pinky Molino actually said, kay Maria to, super relatable ang story mo, sis. Same here, kaya grateful talaga that we came across this life-changing business opportunity. So, ang daming Pilipino nag-agree, di ba? Okay, thanks MJ and Maria. Let's fly back to Canada. Sis Mary Ann, your turn.
Yun. So, yung sa akin naman, so we moved here in Canada, the whole family, all 7 of us. 2007. Originally, meron na akong work kasi it took us 6 years to actually finalize all of the application coming here. So when the application started, I was in college. So you know what? Natabunan na. Nakalimutan na nga eh. Matutuloy pa ba? Ganon. Yeah, so hanggang sa nag-work na ako, but they considered my age on the application. Anyway, so yun. So I actually told my dad, I was like, can you just leave me here? I'm okay here in the Philippines on my own. I'm working. I have a good paying job. I'm in a reputable company, right? So I'm like, can you just leave me here? And he said, no, we applied as a family. We go there as a family. Check it out. Check it out. Mahilig tayo sa check it out eh. Check it out and then see for yourself. And then if you think na hindi para sa'yo ang Canada, ako pa magbibigay sa'yo ng airfare mo going back. Right? So I was like, okay, why not? Sige, let's try, right? And then when I came across Canada, it's a totally different, totally different talaga siya. Unang-una, super lamig. Sa Pilipinas, super init. Alam mo yon. Tapos sa Pilipinas, I don't know, for some reason, kahit nag-work ka, you still have time with your friends. You know, magkakalapit lang ang bahay nyo. Here, you know what? I mean, like, I have friends that's just like, 30 minutes away. But we still like make time. Oh, kailan ka pwede? Next month ba? Pwede ka na? Yung gano'n.
Wala magpabook.
Yes, it's so different. Parang here in Canada, it's like work, work, work. And you have to make an effort for you to have your social life. I can say. with my end. And then plus not to mention nga, 'di ba, parang doing odd jobs like nagtrabaho ako sa isang events facility dito kung saan nagra-run ng baseball sa Toronto. So I worked there. My mom actually even asked me one time, I'm like, are you sure you're gonna do mopping? Magmamap ka ng floor, magwawalis ka, magtuthrow ka ng garbage, and you didn't. Hindi nga ako nagagano sa Pilipinas right? Minsan mas masungit pa tayo kung magka-household chores tayo sa Pilipinas, right? Kasi nandiyan ang nandiyan ang uncle, di ba? Maraming support, kumbaga. So I was like, yeah, I can do it, I can do it, I can do this, right? And then it took me some time pa pag magkaroon ng work. So it was really hard at first, not to mention, yung mindset mo na hindi ako ganito sa Pilipinas, pero ganito ako sa Canada. But you know what? What struck me most is, I remember what my dad said, no, try it out, right? So I was like, you know what? Katulad nga sinabi ni Queen MJ, Mary J, as you get older, sabihin na nating older, as you get older, your mindset or your goals change. So I was like, you know what? I think Canada is the place for me to be if I do start my own business, my own family, right? So I was like, you know what? No, you know what? I'll just do this and I'll just stay. And then, but even so, it's really hard because like what you said, right? Even though you have a work, right? It's not the same here. Pwede ka nilang tanggalin ng dahil, redundant yung role mo, right? Bigla-bigla ka nilang tatanggalin and then that's it. You don't have a job. And then the pandemic happened. So that's what happened with me. The pandemic happened and I'm like, oh shoot. Kailangan may plan B ka. This can happen, right? This can happen. So
yes.
I was introduced then by a friend with me. It was a friend. Even though pareho kami ni Sis Maria, scroll lang ng scroll. Pero this was introduced by a friend of mine, and I must say the journey from day one was mind-boggling. It was a roller coaster. I can say it wasn't as easy as you might think we are showing, but yung balik ng growth mo, I always say this to my queens with me right now, the Mary Ann last year is not the same Mary Ann this year anymore. So everything, like what says Mary Rose, I mean, if you start a business, traditional business, everything, you should start from scratch. Right? Because it's your business, right? But in here, all the things that you needed, may it be the training, right? Everything's laid out to you, right? Ituturo sa iyo. Isusubo na lang. Kakainin mo na lang siya.
Kakainin mo na lang.
Yes.
Kakainin mo na lang. Right? That's why we know this stuff. We don't know this streaming app that we're using right now, but this was introduced to us during right? So yeah, it's a very it's a blessing that we came across this online business, and let us show you the potential that we've been talking about.
Yan. Thanks, Sis Mary Ann. Goosebump, nakaka-goosebump. Kasi ito talaga yung typical na pagdadaanan ng Filipino imigrante. Nung nag-move tayo, first it's the weather. Ako hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin ako naka-adjust sa lamig. But it's the weather, it's the people, it's the culture. Ang daming adjustment. Then you have to swallow your pride para mabuhay ka. And I resonate dun sa story ni Sis Mary Ann kasi ganyan-ganyan din ako nung dumating dito. So, ang daming pinagdadaanan ng every immigrant, whether you're a Filipino o kahit ano pang bansa ang pinanggalingan mo. And I applaud you for that. We respect that. It takes courage to tatalikuran mo yung bansa mo kasi the grass is greener, but little did we know, for the grass to be green, you need to Water it. And then fertilizer. You
Actually, na fertilizer, yes.
You need to work it, di ba? So, yun yung journey ng mga Pilipino. No wonder, ang daming Pilipino na, alam mo bakit pursigido at masyadong determined yung mga Pilipino? It's because of that, yung why sa puso nila. It's so, strong. It's so strong. Like, kung iisa-isahin natin, di ba? Lagi nandyan family. Family. It's always the root na kung bakit natin ginagawa yung ginagawa natin. And I'm sure, halos lahat ng Pilipino na umalis ng Pilipinas, yun ang reason. Family talaga. So, yung journey ko naman dito sa Canada, kakaiba din. Kakaiba. So, umalis ako. Dati akong human resource manager sa Philippines. So, nag-hire ako ng tao. Nag-set up kami ng hospital. Kami yung pioneer. Hanggang sabi na ng pinsan ko, it's time for you to move here. So, dumating ako dito, Nani. Imagine. So, sa Philippines, tawag sa'yo, ma'am, ganyan. We look up to you. Dito, second mommy ka nung mga bata. So, hindi ka na mom, naging mommy ka. And yun din, nagpupunta kami, nag-cleaning ako nun sa mga arena after a hockey game and mabigat yung side hustle na yon. I was also a dog walker at one point. Nag-babysit ako, nag-alaga ng matanda, naging housekeeper. Hanggang the rest is history. Pero ibig sabihin, we are so willing to go through that because of our love for our family. Pero ngayon, the space has evolved. Ang dami ng options kung paano mag-work smarter, not harder. Hindi ko sinasabi na maging tamad. Hindi yun ang message namin. Always, we wanna make it clear. We don't promote laziness, but we promote the value of time. Kasi yun lang naman talaga hindi natin mababalik yun. Sabi nga ni Sis Mary Ann, kailangan mo pang mag-book ng appointment para makita yung friends mo. Di ba? Kay Maria naman, sabi niya, 15 hours siya nag-work. So the common denominator is time. Why are more and more Filipinos looking for a plan B? Plan B. Kasi there will come a point in your life that you will get to that stage na marirealize mo, hindi pala pera palagi ang reason, but you want time. So allow us to introduce this business sa inyo because this one gives you the option to enjoy your time with your loved ones without sacrificing your ability to provide financially. Nandito lahat sa business na to. So, I think maganda yung message natin tonight. May gusto pa i-add, Twins?
Oo. Sa mga nanonood, sabihin ko lang, pagod na ba kayo ng scrolling on Facebook without earning? Baguhin natin yan, di ba? Imagine mo, gumigising ka sa umaga sa alarm clock mo. O, di ba? Skip mo yung long commute. And working in your cozy clothes, kahit nakapajama ka, magagawa mo itong business na to. Habang, profitable siya, digital business. Sounds good to be true, pero totoo yon, magagawa mo siya. Makakasave ka ng money kapag nag-join ka sa business na to, sa transportation, kasi hindi mo na kailangan no more gas, no? Train tickets, or parking fees. Sa clothing naman, you can work on your comfy clothes. Goodbye na yung mga office attire. Hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng talagang mamahaling damit. Kasi you can do this while having, kahit nakapambahay ka. Sa pagkain naman, no more overpriced lunches or daily coffee, di ba? Kasi sa bahay mo, makakakapi ka lang libre na, di ba? And childcare, especially sa mga mami, para hindi na kayo magbayad ng childcare, magagawa niyo itong business na to para alagaan ng more time ang mga anak ninyo. And you can only spend 2 to 3 hours of your time sa business na to once you join this business. And the best part is, You can start right from your phone or laptop or iPad as long as you have Wi-Fi connection. And the best part na sinabi ko kanina, you don't need to sell, you don't need to recruit people, no inventory, no shipping. You don't need a degree, you don't need a business background, a marketing background. As long as you are willing to learn and coachable, magagawa mo ang business na to. Hindi mo rin kailangan maging English speaking kasi sa business namin, we have translators, we have translation. So magagawa mo siya. Kaya join kayo sa aming free live webinar 7 p.m. Central Time every Tuesday and Thursday para magbago na rin ang buhay nyo. Magtanong lang kayo sa aming apat. Yun lang share ko sa mga viewers natin ngayon. Host Mary Rose, back to you.
Thanks, Sis Maria. So let's invite, kapag-invite na si Sis Maria. So yes, we have our complimentary webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time naman sa amin dito sa Vancouver. I'll give my website. www.maryroseangeles.com. Nandito din sa comment section. So you just need your name and a valid email address para makuha nyo yung link dun sa webinar. You will meet other digital business owners like us. Ano lang to? 0.000. No, 1% pa lang kami ng malaking population namin sa digital business, and we would like to showcase more of our digital business partners kasi ang dami nang natulungan ng digital business na to, especially sa Filipino community. And don't be surprised na one of these days, isa ka na rin sa amin. Kasi after you watch the webinar, marirealize mo that it actually makes sense to have a plan B. So register na, nandoon sa comment section yung mga links namin. Okay, Mary J?
Okay, for all the moms na OFWs na iniwan nila ang kanilang mga anak sa Pilipinas, that's the hardest thing that you can done. Sa mga anak na nagtatrabaho abroad, to be able to help your aging parents back home. This is one side hustle that would benefit you. Why? Because you don't need to give up your current job while doing this side hustle. To have this business, you can run it through your phone, through your computer, on your free time. You don't have to sit down. Kailangan mo lang like scrolling period mo during your social media period. Makakapag-reply ka na sa Teams mo, makakapag-training ka na kasi ang training kahit na 2 minutes lang, kaya yan. Matatapos mo rin. So, at saka, pag umuwi ka ng Pilipinas, you can still run your business. Hindi mo kailangan magstay sa isang cubicle para lang i-run ang business na to. Isa pa, pwede nyong ipamana sa pamilya nyo, sa anak ninyo. So, hanggang sa pagtanda ninyo, kaya nyo to, pwede nyong ituro sa mga anak nyo. At tuloy-tuloy magiging passive income. As long as you work hard, you have that determination and goal and a strong why. Konting sikap at tiyaga lang, kaya natin to. Register na, www.maryjstewart.com at aalalayan namin kayo. Saan man kayo naroon. Salamat po.
Thank you, Sis Mary Ann.
Yes, ano ba yung mga, isa-isahin natin ng saglit lang yung mga doubts natin, di ba? Like, ano ba yung mga pinag-uugatan ng skepticism natin? Even though skeptics, that's part of it. Why? Kasi it's, we don't want to waste your time, your effort, right? That's why mayroong skepticism, and that's all right. Pero you have to move further. You have to move forward from that skepticism, and that comes from doubts. Ano-ano ba ang mga doubts na kami mismo na-experience namin nung nagsisimula kami? Hindi ako tech-savvy. That's fine. We have training, and the training is video-based training. You can pause it and then apply it in your business. Not to mention, the business is running through social media. So dapat ongoing ang ating training. At ang training na makukuha nyo when you start the business doesn't stop there. Our training is still weekly, and we still have other stuff pa running in the background that you can join if you think that will help you with your business, right? Next stop, wala akong time. Walang time. Pero nagsascroll tayo sa ating mga social media accounts, sa mga hours in a day, right? Eh di, katulad ng sinabi ni Sis Maria, why not take a monetary value on your scrolling, in your posting, right? So, at dahil doon, makaka-encourage pa kayo ng iba pang mga kapwa Pilipino natin or kung sino pa or kaibigan or kamag-anak na makikita nila na, ay, okay, pwede ko rin tong gawin, right? Yung mga doubts natin, why not change it into like reasons for you to actually check it out. Hindi naman namin sinasabing magsimula na kayo ngayon. I-check out nyo muna. Siyempre, that all starts on checking it out and check and see if this is something you can do as well, because that's where we started. And that will start in you registering your name and your email address to any of our website. Mine is www.maryantibayan.com. It's on the comment below, so you can check it out. Or if you have questions, reach out to any of us and just ask why or how, right? That's always the start.
Thank you, Sis Mary Ann. And maganda ang sinabi ni Sis Mary Ann because it gives you a glimpse of our topic for next time. Tutuloy din natin to, which is Filipino mindset shift from employee to entrepreneur. So, pag-usapan natin yung doubts na yan next time. And we thank you so much for tonight. Thank you all, ladies. This is wonderful. And sigurado nakabless na naman tayo ng mga nanonood. And hoping that if you like the content of our presentation tonight, please share. Kasi ang dami pa ring tao na naghahanap talaga ng side hustle. Hindi lang nila alam saan sisimulan. That's why we're here. We're here to help. So, we thank you again and we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
If you have any topics in mind na gusto nyong pag-usapan namin, let us know. Open kami dyan. Game kami dyan. So, see you all.
See you in 2 weeks.
May God bless you exceedingly and abundantly more than you can ever ask, think, or imagine. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.